It has a lot better suspension than my bike, that's for sure. And this thing's not known for its suspension, so that's saying a lot.
This bike is better in every respect. Ooh! You can't just not moo at cows when you ride by them. You gotta do it.
One of us is gonna fall in one of these things.
Right.
So I'd rather avoid that.
And I doubt it's gonna be you.
It could be. Me and mud puddles have a bad history. This is very fun to ride.
I just wanted to know if you thought that was a tire issue or if it's just a me issue.
Hello everyone. Today I'm out here with Jesse. You can see him in the mirror there. And we're testing out his new 300L Rally. I've got a camera hooked up to him, so we'll be able to get some of his thoughts on the bike coming from a KLR 250 and see what he thinks. Sure is a beautiful day here in Idaho. I think we just hit 70 degrees. Still early spring yet. In fact, the official riding season still hasn't opened up. It'll do that in a few days on April 15th. So that means we can't do any serious trails, but we can go do a little bit of dirt, and we'll go look for some.
Brand new bike. I'm still getting used to, still breaking in. Excited about it. It's better than my old bike, which was a Kawasaki 250. KLR, and it's this bike is better in every respect. My shifter lever does not want to go down into first.
Really?
So I'll kick it and it catches, and so I go into neutral instead of first.
Oh.
It's like, and it only hangs up on first. It feels way more stable on the road. The gearing is a lot better. It's just a lot more comfortable. Still feels really nimble. I am not an elite level rider by any stretch, and this bike feels very comfortable and very manageable and very capable even to me. So the power is decent for the size of bike it is. I'm sure it leaves a little to be desired for some of the upper tier riders, but for me, man, I feel great on it. James is holding back a little bit for me, and I appreciate it, but it's beautiful out here today. Like, we got up to 60 there for a bit, and this bike feels more solid and stable and comfortable at 60 than my Kawasaki 250 did at like 40. Just wanted to get some of these break-in miles taken care of first, get a little more familiar with the machine, and probably I'll put crash bars and guards and a skid plate on it. Because as much as I hate to say it, I probably will set this thing down at some point. Probably cut my heart a little bit too. Looks like James wants to get into the dirt a little bit. It's moderately windy today. It's not terrible, but I know it would be bothering me more on my old bike. It's windy enough that it would be affecting me. This bike seems to handle it real well, but it is enough to notice. I'll let James take the lead here. If the visor is up, does the road noise cancel out? Is it too much for the mic?
The mic I have in there is 10 times better than the one I used to have. It'll pick it up.
Okay. Yeah, James has upgraded his equipment and continues to upgrade it. I think we're both kind of working up from where we had been a year or two ago. I mean, this machine is just light years better than my old one in virtually every respect. I imagine it'll perform better in the dirt too, even with the extra weight. It doesn't bother me as much as I thought it would. I was a little concerned about it at first, but man, this thing just handles like a dream. All right, James. James is quite a bit better of a rider than I am. He can rip through this stuff pretty fast. I'm still a little bit squirrely on it. Bike kind of dances around in the dirt like this. A little bit uneasy for me, especially especially where I'm on my brand new bike, which I don't want to lay down. James might get a little impatient waiting for me, but he's just gonna have to live with it. Yeah, he's cooking through this.
Yeah, that CRF 300L Raleigh is definitely an improvement for him over what he used to have.
Yeah, you're ripping through that stuff pretty quick.
Yeah, it's a little disconcerting when there's loose on top of hard pack. You just gotta watch the corners.
Imagine you just have to learn to tolerate the bike doing a little bit of this and just... Have you ever followed this road up very far?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going down it in just a second. Let's go to the top of that hill real quick and see how it does.
Okay.
All right. This isn't real hard, but he's got to get his feet wet with the off-road.
Dude, definitely this thing is way more critical to stay in the appropriate RPM range.
Yeah.
But that's gonna make me become a better rider.
Yeah.
Just having to pay attention to that. But that's all right, man. It's still, I'm just immensely impressed and happy with this bike so far.
How'd it handle that?
Oh, it's a cinch.
Pretty good.
Yep.
Want to switch for a second?
All right. Not really, but I'll let you.
I'll give it back to you at the bottom of the hill. How's that sound?
All right.
All right, let's see how this thing does. It's definitely a little taller. It has a lot better suspension than my bike, that's for sure. And this thing's not known for its suspension, so that's saying a lot. This thing barely works up a sweat doing that. What'd you think of that?
I like your bike a lot. I really do.
Dude, your bike handled that so good.
It feels pretty smooth, don't it?
Yeah.
I'm already loving it.
Yeah. Beautiful out here.
Ooh. You can't just not moo at cows when you ride by them. You gotta do it.
Gotta get out and explore any way you can, I guess. I really love this place. There's this little stretch of road right here. Got caves in the rock, kind of a little river going down by it. Just gorgeous. A dead jackrabbit. What do you think?
I'm having fun. I hope you are.
I'm having a blast.
Good.
Is this better than what you thought I'd bring you on?
This is kind of about what I figured you meant. I was a little where I had it in the back of my head. He's gonna get me into something crazy. Now I trust you though.
Well guys, we took a short break there at the top of that pass and now we're on our way again. We're gonna head down to Malad, Idaho, go investigate some of the Malad mountain ranges and see how they're doing with snow. That's some very old farm equipment. Thing's falling apart. I wonder how many years it's been there. Got a little bit of wet here. Old abandoned house. We're at about 5,700 feet here. Ah, this is a blast. Racing through the countryside, eagles flying everywhere. Land as far as the eye can see, nice and open. Mountains in the distance. That's just hard to beat. Really feels like the true meaning of freedom right here.
Malad's a pretty town. Bleak and unexciting in towns like this, and now the older I get, the more I want to live in a place like this. Even the wind seems to have died down a little bit. When we get back, I'll be due for about my first break-in oil change. I think we planned that about perfectly. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy. Looking around too much at the pretty country, wasn't paying attention to the road. Got into some ruts there all of a sudden. Oh, this is gonna get sloppy, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we better turn around here.
Probably.
Go back and check out some of them grasslands.
I think we could make it a ways up this, but
not far.
That's pretty sloppy.
One of us is gonna fall in one of these things.
Right.
So I'd rather avoid that.
And I doubt it's gonna be you.
It could be. Me and mud puddles have a bad history. Let's get turned around.
I will want to definitely take an inch and a quarter off the seat height. I think that'll help some. Give me a little more confidence inspiring, you know.
Getting a little muddy up here, so we're gonna go ahead and head back, check out some grasslands.
That's a good shot.
Some random grassland canyon. I think this one's called Elkhorn Canyon. Pleasantville Hills. So we're at West Elkhorn Canyon.
Need to quit dinking around with the helmet and pay attention to the road here.
This is a gorgeous canyon. Don't know how far back we're going to be able to get in here though. Just because it's open don't mean it is open.
That changed really quickly.
Yeah, it did.
Just all of a sudden we were in it. I can almost say I'll have to have you ride this on something kind of like what we're doing for a stretch, but I'm fairly sure this does need a different rear tire. I think the front one's okay, but I would like a better dirt tire. Yeah, I'll have to have him jump on this bike for a bit.
See how this goes. This definitely has some short, early gears. This has got some power. There. Yeah, that was nice. I think I lost Jesse. Man, that was fun. That's a blast to ride. One day I'm going to be getting, probably next year, I'm going to upgrade to a Tenere 700. And boy, I can't wait.
What did you think, or was that not...
That tire felt fine to me.
Did it?
Yeah.
Okay. No, that's fine. I just wanted to know if you thought that was a tire issue or if it's just a me issue.
I wouldn't mess with changing the tire. Overall, the CRF 300L is a very solid bike. It's got Honda reliability, and we really enjoyed riding it for the first time. We're just going to ride home from here. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. God bless.